Welcome folks to this episode of In Pursuit 365. This week we're ice fishing on the Connecticut River. Fish are biting really good, so we got some very exciting action for you. We're catching a lot of perch, bluegill, pumpkin seed, northern pike, smallmouth bass, you name it. Stay tuned, it's going to be a lot of fun. We're using dead golden shiners for northerns. We're in about 6 feet of water here, so we put it about like a foot and a half off the bottom, just suspended. See if we can catch a northern pike. When the fish grabs that, and pull the reel, the flag goes off. Then we walk over and see what happens from there. Hopefully get to show you. Oh yeah. Well, as you can see, the flag's up. Fish is taking out line. Now we bring it in by hand. So let's see what happens. Feels like a good sized fish. Getting close. It's a northern. Here he comes. So about 2.5, 3 pound northern. Pretty cool. They got some nasty teeth on them. There's a nice crappie. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. There's a good pumpkin seed. I kept a few just so I could have dinner, that's for sure. Now they can't all be big, can they? This is hilarious. It's just one fish right after the other.
Yeah, as the school moves, that way we can keep following them.
Look at this one, guys.
Yeah, that's a beauty, yellow belly. What are you?
These things are delicious.
Fish on.
Huh?
Look at the color in that
Fish on.
fish. One important part of this is always to stay mobile. We use these little portable shanties. They just help block the wind. You can keep all your gear right behind you, in and out of the weather. Keep moving from hole to hole until you find that school of fish. Just got to keep moving. Sometimes it's only 10-15 feet and you'll get right back on them. Like that. Just a little guy. There's bigger ones down there though. If the fish have stopped biting, but you know they're down there, all you got to do next is change your bait and lure combination until the fish start hitting again. The electronics not only tell us how deep it is, but they also mark the fish and give us an idea as to how deep the fish are holding as well.
You know it because they'll bend these little poles right over.
Some days, to consistently catch fish, you must constantly be adapting, covering water, finding active fish.
Which direction?
He's running, fish is running that way. We got about a 3 or 4 inch shiner on this one. Flag just went off. The reel's turning. You get up here, you can see the reel spinning. You can see the fish taking line. I'm gonna go ahead and hook him. Got him hooked. Feels like a good sized fish. It's got out a lot of line. Come on. Feels like a big fish. He's coming by the hole pretty soon. He's real close. Oh, it's a big smallmouth. Put it right back in. Nice. Big old fat smallmouth. It's pretty cool to catch these in the winter. A 2.5 pounder. 2 3/4. Pretty cool. We get her set back up and see if we can catch a northern.
Got a good sized minnow on here. It was dead, so we know there's fish on it. It's been running. Set the hook. There he goes for a run. Didn't like that GoPro.
Pike, isn't it?
Whoa,
Yeah.
yep, that's a
Big
pike.
one.
You going for a good run? Woo! Wanna run? not so big.
It's very important while ice fishing. If you catch a big fish you plan on letting go, get him back in the water as soon as possible. Well, this is where we go to get out of the weather. These nice little Fraybill portable shanties. You close up these doors, it gets really dark in here and you can see all the way down to the bottom. Let me bring the camera in and I'll show you what I'm talking about. You can see these fish hit. We're just using really small jigs. Get it in front of them and you can tease them and get them to bite. That's a big old fat yellow perch. There's a pile of them down there. Some days the fish hit so light, it's very beneficial to have that shanty so you can see down in the water. Without being able to see the fish bite, sometimes you'd never feel them. Went off, running off that way.
Yep. Into that shallow.
Yeah, he's on there.
Feel? Huh?
Yeah, that's good shit. Feels decent. It's all there. He's pretty good size one. Yeah, he just swam by the hole.
Good one.
6, 7 maybe?
Huh?
6 or 7 pounds, I would say. Here he comes.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it's about. Yeah, good job.
Here's one northern for the day.
Pretty, ain't he?
Yeah, they are. Gorgeous.
Told you they were in here. I like it. That's probably why we ain't getting no little fish.
Yeah, the perch tend to shut off when these start to move in.
These guys are better in here.
Well, the fun part's catching them. Now you gotta fillet all those fish that you got on the ice. Some people may have a different way to fillet fish. This is how I do it. I just wish I could fillet them this fast in real time. In case you're wondering, that's the perch roe that I placed in the top right corner of the cutting board. Next episode, we will have a cooking segment on how to prepare the roe as well as the fillets. As you can see, there's not an incredible amount of meat off of these little fish, but they sure are tasty, and you do need a lot of them to make a meal. yellow perch are probably by far my favorite winter fish to eat. Pretty cool to catch these in the winter.
Probably why we ain't getting no little fish. Cool.
Well folks, that's about the end of our ice fishing segment for this week. Hope you had fun tagging along, watching us catch lots of fish.